the purpose why I even started to do weightlifting was from a dark place.
It was related to pain.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
You get me? It was related to pain, and it was to conflict pain. It was to deliver pain elsewhere. You get me? It wasn't for a look like, oh yeah, I want my muscles to look good.
Peace and love, people. I'm Ryan Lee, the therapy author. And today I've got a guest with me. It's a brother that's making abnormal seem normal. I thought it was important to sit down with him and allow my audience to kind of get understanding of how his mind works and how he's able to do some of the things he's doing. My bro,
Yes, brother.
Super Ash, good to have you on the platform, King.
Yes, blessed. Thanks
Yeah,
for
my
having me,
brother. So, bro, I've seen your gram, I've seen what you're on,
Yeah.
and what I see you doing, bro, is not normal. Everybody I've showing what you're doing is all saying the same thing, bro. Talk to me a little bit about your journey before we even get into like the fitness, the calisthenics.
Was born in a broken home. You know the usual background story. Broken homes in Peckham. Moved all over the place, Manchester. All over the place till finally settled back in South London, and then just grew up with a lot of energy. You know what I mean? So the self-motivation was always kind of there for me. It wasn't something that I had to learn.
Okay.
It was just like, if it's fun, I'll do it. But little did I know it was actually working my body and things like that. So yeah, the stories. There's deeper things, but we just touch
in
on
time.
that.
Yeah. So you're saying really you have to self-motivate yourself to kind of get to where you are, basically.
Yeah, basically, yeah. And because I found enjoyment in it, it was easy. It was like riding a bike. Do you know what I mean? Once you learn, you can just get better, basically. You're not ever gonna lose it. And at the age where I was doing certain things I was doing, it was like, yeah, something special is going on there, but how do we take it and harness it?
Fine tuning.
Yeah, exactly. That's where I didn't have the guidance, basically. Do you know what I mean?
So you got older brothers?
Yeah, I got older brother. Two older brothers, but at the time I only knew one of them.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So were they on that same sort of? Was they on the same sort of, or did they have the same gifts as you in terms of that?
Yeah, my older brother. Well, I used to run for Crystal Palace, and he used to run for Crystal Palace as well. Even my sister. So my older sister, my older brother used to run, but then they slowly started to fizzle out. You know what I mean? They get older, and I guess you turn to a teenager and start saying you're not going training, basically. Where I was going training up to a point where my mum couldn't pay for me to go no more. So that's why I had to stop doing running for Crystal Palace. But apart from that, I think we all got the genetics. Do you know what I mean? But it's just what you're tapping into.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? So I was the one that was always like, oh, I want to learn how to walk on my hands. You know what I mean? Like just teaching myself, or just see something and think, oh, that's cool, and then just try it.
So what was the first, like, when can you remember officially starting to take this seriously, and what was the first thing in your mind as a youth that you could say motivated you to say, yo, I want to try this?
What seriously though? Like I'm saying, it was never serious. It was always for fun.
Okay.
Do you know what I mean? But tell the truth, like weight training, I had a more deeper meaning, or how I got into it was a more deeper effect. But all the rest of the stuff I was already doing from a young age, like just backflipping off my stairs, teaching myself how to walk on my hands, doing front flips and cartwheels and things like that. That just came naturally. But actually lifting a weight up, that was more of a deeper thing. That yeah, I'm gonna lift these weights because I need to be strong enough to beat up my dad. Do you know what I mean? So it was the purpose why I even started to do weightlifting was from a dark place.
It was related to pain.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
You get me? It was related to pain, and it was to conflict pain. It was to deliver pain elsewhere. You get me? It wasn't for a look like, oh yeah, I want my muscles to look good. I'm 11 at the time. Do you know what I mean? Don't really know about muscles looking good, but I know this is you're meant to be a strong man if you got muscles, let's say. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, it was more on that line.
So what people see, when people see you, they see that you're diesel, they see that you're framed up and you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But what I'm hearing you say, more or less, is there's more to it behind. There's more behind that.
Yeah, of course.
You know what I mean? There's a deeper drive, there's a deeper thing that's driving you.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Of course, there's always a deeper reason for why people do stuff. And probably it's even part of my trauma why I even work out so hard. Do you know what I mean? And why I've kind of always stuck to it for years. Even if I leave it alone, I'll still come back bigger and better than I was last time. Do you know what I'm saying? So it's like fitness is a thing that I just can't stay away from. But it's obviously medicine and comes from a place of trauma, because when I actually did what I actually wanted to be big and strong and look mean, it was for a negative reason. Do you know what I'm saying? I wasn't doing a sport where I needed to look big and strong, or doing boxing where I was like, okay, I'm a boxer, so I have to be this way. Do you know what I mean? So yeah.
So essentially, you transformed your pain into purpose, basically.
Of course.
Like an alchemist, more or less.
Yeah.
You know what
Pain
I mean?
into power and into purpose. Of course, yeah. Just channel it as best as I can. But you know, it still starts to overflow. Do you know what I mean? It's like it gets to a point. Well, life can get to a point where even as much as you're putting this negative energy into something positive, it still overflows and consumes you. Do you know what I mean? The anger. And when you're on a path of rage, let's say, or path of destruction, it's kind of hard to stop. Do you know what I mean? So I'm sympathetic to other people when they're going through certain things, because I can understand where they're coming from. You know what I mean? 'Cause I've been there.
Yeah, that's what qualifies you, and I feel like that's why probably so much people gravitate towards you for your training and for your help.
Yeah.
I see you working with all different ages, and like you said, it qualifies you because you understand different aspects of life because of the transformation and the journey that you've been through.
Yeah,
Do you know what I'm saying? And you mentioned earlier, King, about just being motivated and disciplined. Talk to me a little bit more about discipline and motivation and how you see the two.
I think if you're disciplined, then you don't need motivation.
Okay.
Do you know what I mean? But when they come together, then you got indestructible force when they're both collabing with each other. But the discipline will always outshine the motivation, because you have to be disciplined to get up every day and go get your goals. You have to be disciplined to eat at a certain time and eat the same boring foods, and you don't really want to eat it. Do you know what I mean? You have to be disciplined to get the job done. And I think, obviously, on a whole in society, disciplined people are going to be the most successful in whatever they do. Over the people that are motivated, they can get up and be hyped and be like, yeah, I'm ready to go. But that could only last for 1 week. Because they don't have their motivation runs out, but they don't have that discipline to say, all right, cool, let's get up. And I think discipline has shaped my life in the later years. Do you know what I mean? I had motivation for all the years. What I realized, I was so motivated, but there was no discipline to actually execute and stay on the path, even when it's not looking like it's working. Just stay there and keep pushing for what I'm going for. Do you know what I mean?
So you mentioned diet as well. How are some of the changes that you've had to make to maintain the level that you're at? How important is diet in relation to what you're doing?
Yeah, diet is very important for recovery, and just for even things to do with your central nervous system, your hormones. So I was struggling to go up in weight for years, training 2 times a day, burning so much calories and thinking, why can't I go up? Because I didn't understand nutrition. But when I homed in on nutrition after my PT course, that's where it really opened my eyes. But I still never prioritized it until about 3 years ago.
Okay.
And then that's when I realized, oh, I can just make my weight
You can up, yeah.
go up by just eating in a surplus.
Okay.
Do you know what I mean? And then the same with dropping my weight by eating in a calorie deficit. And if I just want to maintain, then I just eat at my maintenance. Do you know what I mean? So there's different things, and people might not even notice. You don't have to literally change your food. You can still eat the foods that you love, but just calculate the calories
Balance.
right, so it's in your daily intake. You know what I mean? So yeah, that is definitely one of the top things I would say when it comes to training and seeing the goals that you want. You gotta prioritize the food.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
So
saying?
I want to talk a little bit more about what you're doing in the community and how you work with people. But
Yeah,
I want to touch on something quickly, yeah, because before you were saying that your mind state, why you first started to like push yourself, was because of the pain that you had for your pups, and that's why you was going in.
yeah.
But now, what is it? Where does your mind go for you now to be doing what you're doing in these bars, and for you to be? How do you take it to the level that you took it to? Where's your mind go, bro?
It's always like striving to outdo myself, basically. Do you know what I mean? And also, you can still, in life, there's always going to be something that's going to give you that pain aspect of things. So you can always channel something that happened even last week, something that happened in your day to day. Do you know what I mean? Stress from somewhere, you can channel that and still push it out in your exercises. But if you're a stress-free person and you generally don't have no stresses, then it's just doing the things that you love as well. Do you know what I mean? Because I love doing this.
Yeah, that's what I was going to ask you, bro. What do you get from training people like children, adults?
Yeah.
Like, what do you get from this, bro?
It's that feeling when they've reached their goals, or you can see like their body changing and they're so excited about it. It's that feeling that, okay, you've helped them doing that. Do you know what I mean? Just the feeling of seeing other people happy, basically. There's no other feeling better than that, especially when it's something that you just love to do anyway. Like you would do it for free if you didn't have to pay bills.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So just like they say, when you find something you love and your passion, you will always make money from it regardless.
100%.
So yeah, you just got to believe and achieve, keep pushing for them dreams and turn them into reality, basically.
So, for example, if somebody wanted to book a session with you, what's the protocol? How do they go about it? Because you do personal training, but
Yeah.
I know where you're looking to take it is to another level, not just with the one-to-one work you're doing, but the community work. But in terms of, for example, when my uncle saw your page, he wanted to know how he can basically connect with you. How would people reach out and connect with you?
So basically, I'm doing online. I've got like a consultation form on my socials at the moment, which you can go on, fill in the form, and then I will get the email back basically of the requests. Or at the moment, I'm in the process of building a fitness app.
Brilliant.
So everyone can get through to me through there. And yeah, it's just going to be a great place for the community, not just the weightlifters and the bodybuilders, but the calisthenic hybrid trainers as well. Do you know what I mean? I believe all the styles are good to use, and you shouldn't just use one style. I think when you bring all the styles together, then you get a better rounded, let's say, athlete. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, bro. And you know what's deep here? Like myself, yeah. Like obviously I've got boxing experience.
Yeah.
I'm a psychotherapist, but I've been through a set of experiences that make me unique. So
Yeah.
when I'm delivering what I'm delivering, it's only I can give what they're receiving in terms of it's like the wisdom, everything. And it's the same with you, King. Like
Yeah, yeah.
when people start working with you, because of all your experiences that you've been through, all the pain, all the different, all your training, everything, even your knowledge on diet and everything, people are getting an experience that, but money can't even buy, bro.
Yeah, of course.
Money can't buy because you're qualified. You're
Yeah, it's
overqualified.
priceless, and if you're good at listening and retaining information, then you can literally sell this to your cousin.
Exactly,
You get me? Like,
exactly.
it's transferable skills, and it's for life. You can pass it down for generations, like in your family. Do you know what I mean? If you know what you're doing, so it is a good skill to have. Do you know what I mean?
Obviously, like in terms of like self-development and personal self-development, the finger always points back to you and working on yourself, and this is
Yeah.
what you've been doing. But I know you see things bigger and you want to do a lot of work in the community to help
Yeah,
others. So
yeah.
what's some of your plans for the community in the future?
Basically, want to set up a CIC, helping children from difficult backgrounds, and like that have got themselves on yacht programs, got into trouble, or they're just not doing good at home. Do you know what I mean? So I want to home into that basically, where I'm going to be training them and taking them out on fun days to have a positive outlet for their energy. Because I feel like exercise and just movement done me a lot of favours when I was growing up.
Yeah, talk to me about exercising and how important it is for your mind frame and for your mental.
Yeah, so without the exercise, if you're not moving your body, then your mind's not moving. Do you know what I mean? And also the emotions in your body, you need to move, they need to be moved. So when you're sitting dwelling about one thing and you're not even, sometimes you just don't even go for a walk, you're literally just stagnant. Do you know what I mean? So what happens to stagnant water when it don't move? It turns green. So just like the energy in our body,
Has to keep flowing.
it has to keep flowing, or it's gonna go gangrene. Do you know what I mean? So that's how I see. That's how I see fitness and the mentals, the mind and the body. That's how it becomes one.
What about like having the right set of people? Because it's not everyone you can share and reason with on certain levels, but having the right set of people to talk to about certain things. What do you think about that?
Yeah, it's very important. It's very important to definitely have a good unit around you. And sometimes if you don't, you just got to rely on yourself. Even as harsh as it may sound, but you just put your effort and your faith into yourself and just focus and know that you're going to achieve what you need to achieve, or you're going to be where you want to be. Do you know what I mean? So it is always good to have people around you. It's very important. But a lot of people, they just don't have that. So they need, well, that's where people like me come in, and like you and my brother, with these organisations that can help them and push them in the right direction.
What about faith in the Most High, bro? How's your faith in the Creator helped you?
Yeah, definitely to always know there's something bigger than you is a good thing. I won't go too much
Yeah.
into the religion thing, because it's
Yeah, it can be technical, but really just
controversial.
like you said, just knowing that there's there's something higher that.
Yeah. And there's a higher purpose, and you're in control of it as well. So it's not like we're just out of control and everything's written. You can actually change what's written, and you can write your own journey and steer your own boat in whatever direction you want it to go in. You know what I mean?
Real talk.
So a lot of people, they feel like they're just on this train and it's just getting mad. It's just getting mad through all these dark tunnels, and they have no control over it. But they do. You got control over it.
Facts.
And it starts with your thoughts.
Facts.
Do you know what I mean? It starts with your thoughts, and then you start to move your body,
Mm.
and then you put out the energy into the atmosphere, into the universe,
Mm-hmm.
and the energy what you put out, you should get back.
Facts, facts, facts. And I'll say as well, like, don't look too far ahead. Like, just take one step at a time. Sometimes
Yeah.
you're trying to see how the end result's going to look. Sometimes you just got to just work with the first
Yeah,
step.
yeah, of course.
You know what I mean?
And the path that you're taking, you might think this ain't the path that leads to my journey, but all the paths lead to the path. Every path leads to the path. That's what I say, even when I'm driving. Every road leads to the road that I need to go to.
Facts, facts,
So-
facts.
It even might take me on a detour, I might have to go around,
But you're gonna reach.
but I'm still gonna reach, and everything's for a reason at the same time. So try not to be so hard on ourselves and beat ourselves up when things don't work out. Just know that everything has a reason and a purpose. Sometimes you can't see it.
You see these bars, bro? What's the story behind these bars?
So
These same bars that you've been putting in working.
Yeah, so about 2012, 13, 14, me and my friends, about 20 of us, used to go into the kids park, Norbury Kids Park. And we just said, we're just gonna keep showing up every day until the council, we make some noise and the council basically gift us or grant us one of these calisthenics spaces to work out. It took us about 6 years.
So was that intentional?
Yeah, it was intentional. It was all planned.
See, you see that there? So
I sent them this exact setup as well.
So these bars that you're working on, that you're creating, crafting your body on, that
Yeah.
you're training people on,
Yeah.
was basically are here because of you, basically.
Yeah.
And
They didn't have no plans to put no workouts equipment in there. They was gonna do like a trail, and it was gonna be like the stops all the way around. But then I was like, that's not gonna work.
That's
for us.
powers in itself, bro.
So yeah, it was because me and my brethren, but as a collective.
Collectively,
You know what I mean? Collectively, it's because of us.
Yeah.
But I was doing the back and forth and the emails with Croydon Council. But it was a shame. They pulled it up and it was lockdown, so we didn't get a grand opening where we cut the ribbon.
Yeah. It should have been
We
a
didn't
grand
get
opening,
the pictures, and you know what I'm saying. So, but whoever knows why this is here.
Yes.
You know what I mean? So that will go down in a little bit of history.
History, yes. Yeah, definitely. So, bro, I know, like, as I said, going back to looking at some of your videos on the gram, bro,
Yeah.
and seeing some of the things you're doing, bro. There's even people talking like you're AI, bro.
Yeah.
That's how unrealistic. Like, I need my audience to go and check out his page, yeah, so you can actually understand what I'm saying. But, cause you've even gone viral a couple of times. Talk to me about them viral moments, bro.
Yeah. Gone viral a couple of times on TikTok. It's like 7 million.
Mental.
I just flapped up a little simple. I thought
Mental.
For me, I was like, this is simple. It's not gonna do no numbers, and I weren't doing no numbers. I've never done numbers on TikTok anyway, in that time. And then my brother was like, this one's
It's getting
this
off.
one's going off.
So imagine that, and you weren't even doing a Mazzolini.
Yeah,
you was
he's
just,
like, you're gonna get to 1 million because he just got to 2 million on one of his posts. And I'm saying 1 million? Nah, no way, it's gonna calm down.
Yeah.
Went bed, woke up, it was about 4 million. I'm
Mental.
saying, what? 4 million? Yeah, it's going mad. You get me? So that was a bit of excitement. Like, oh yeah, finally, I'm getting seen. All the comments coming through. And then people started adding other Cali content creators. And then they started making my video and atting me. So it was like, a good 2 weeks of just people just doing my little push-up challenge that I set. And then there was another video, but it was before this time anyway. That went off on TikTok. It's got like 2.5 million now. I mean, not on TikTok, on Instagram.
Insta.
2.5 million, yeah. So I think when they say to go viral, it has to be more than 500,000 now in this day and age. You know what I mean? So if I'm getting to 2-something million, so alright. Built up my page as well. We're still building, but from when I started, I was only on 1,200 followers.
Bro, what you're doing is really more or less transforming lives. You get me? You've done it with you transformed your life, And now, like you said, it's kind of it's a link to your purpose in terms of just giving back
Yeah.
what's natural to you. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
of course.
And that's why that's why I'm glad I got to sit down with you, bro, to highlight what you're doing, you know what I mean? And I know you got a deep story, bro, because as you said, for you to be doing that and starting originally just from it being a place where you was going to where your pain was and to be where you are now, bro, I know you've been on a journey that your audience that follows you and my audience will get to hear more about and see down the line. You get me, King?
Yeah.
Anything you want to leave the audience with, bro? Anybody that feels like it's hard for them to get up or hard for them to stay motivated? Anything you want to leave with the audience, King?
I would just say that we're all doing this thing called life together. You're never on your own, and just keep your head up, keep on pushing, stay focused, even when you feel like there's no more hope. You know what I mean? There's always hope. The grass is always better on the other. No, not that the grass is always better, but there's always help on the other side. There's always the brighter horizons to come, as long as you just lock in. But you gotta lock in, because no one ain't gonna lock in for you, and that's it, literally. Do you get me? People will help you and push you in the right direction, but you have to drink the water. You get me? Alright, stay blessed.
Yeah, bro. And I leave your socials as well, my family. Please.
Super_Ash PT. That's on all socials, YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram, Facebook as well now. Yeah, so you can find me on all of those platforms with Super_Ash PT.
My brother, thank you for blessing the platform, bro.
Yes, my bro.
Yeah, I look forward to sitting down with you again, bro, further down the line.
Yeah.
As your platform grows. Keep reaching everyone you're reaching the community. And people, follow up my bro, pre what he's doing. It's not AI, it's not a gimmick. He's serious about what he's doing. And yeah, we need more people like Super Ash in the community, because we're gonna be able to elevate not just the children, but people that need the motivation, you know? Also, before you leave, you might have saw a young child that Super Ash was training earlier. That's my godson. Look out for his interview the following week. He's building his YouTube channel and also focusing on his fitness journey. So tap into that.
Yeah.
People, peace and love. I'm Ryan Lee, the therapeutic author, and thank you for tapping in, yeah? More love.
Bless.